let's read some books. This is not gonna be like a monthly thing. I'm not gonna do it again until like Lent. I'm not very good at New Year's resolutions, especially when you change your whole life. Your New Year's resolutions kind of do this new thing well. I had 2 resolutions. 1, do this new thing well, and 2, read a lot more. Like I literally spent the entirety of last year just reading these 2 books. I wanna accomplish more on that front this year. It's helpful that my parents watch the news all the time when they're home, and I just go somewhere else and read because The Beloved by Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison is a fascinating person to me, and I need to learn a lot more about her. Prominent American Black novelist, convert to Catholicism. She's a Pulitzer Prize winner. She has a very specific kind of feminism. Like I don't know what 2019 trans activist would say about Toni Morrison. And in 1988, she won the Pulitzer for this book, Beloved. It's so weird and it's so good. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect it to be a ghost story, even though this is the cover. It takes place a short time after the Civil War, and it's about a group of Black people in Ohio just trying to deal with everything that haunts them from their recent slave past and everything that's difficult about life today. On top of that story, which is already heavy and intense enough, she has these ideas about how the effect of a person, the spirit of a person, the work that a person can accomplish is so much wider than their physical boundaries. There's a lot of spirituality in here without saying spirituality. Legitimate ghost stories, sometimes very specifically, and sometimes not at all. There's just like things haunting the people. Way more poetic than like what I'm spelling out now. And then there's this very interesting vein of what is man, what is woman, what can these two give to each other, and what are these two capable of taking and robbing from each other. Fascinating novel, and it's one of those novels you have to read more than once, and I've only just read it once. One of these days I'll get back to Beloved. Way of the Pilgrim, I've already talked enough about this book. Please, 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 buy yourself a copy of The Way of the Pilgrim. This is from a used bookstore. Just slowly but surely read small chapters. That's what I did. I would read tiny chapters while I was praying, and it has revolutionized my prayer life. It has kickstarted me back in a place that I want to be. The second part, The Pilgrim Continues His Way, contains within it one of the most powerful examinations of conscience I've ever read in my life. This is something that's available to us as Christians to study and learn about the interior life and the prayer life, and it's a shame to throw it away. The Way of the Pilgrim and The Pilgrim Continues His Way. I'm gonna attempt to spend a lot of this year reading shorter books. I used to like dive headfirst into the classics, but I need to like remember how to read well. So I'm gonna start with reading a lot of shorter books. I picked up True Grit. I've seen both of the movies made out of this. The Coen Brothers one is better. They're phenomenal movies and just a rather fun book. The main character, what's her face? Maddie Ross, who's very plain and straight spoken and like super 1800s Methodist, and her plan to avenge her father's death. It's a really good get into someone's mind book. And then when you're done, you get to rewatch the movies because the movies are awesome. And that's the main joy of reading True Grit. It's not exactly like a huge, I must recommend this to you, but it's fun. So read it. Books, they are fun. So read them. These are the 4 books I've finished so far in 2019. I hope to finish a lot more. Let me know what you're reading down in the comments. I could always use some recommendations, especially for like shorter fun books, because I need to remember how much fun it is. Bring back the joy in reading. The vlog has ended. All right, well, that's another video in the pocket. Okay, I'll say it that way. Thank you for watching Steve the Missionary. Steve the Missionary posts 3 videos a week, Mondays at 3 p.m. Pacific time, and then in the mornings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursday videos are like this, scripted and edited, and Monday is live. If you want to join my Patreon, head on down to patreon.com/SteveTM. If you want to support otherwise, make a comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'm not used to asking people to ring the bell, so that's going to be a fun thing to say in the future. My next goal is to get 2,000 subscribers, so I hope I can reach that. Thank you for watching Steve the Missionary. Twitter and Facebook and Instagram are all linked down below. Someone please teach me how to use Instagram. It's harder than I thought. And I'll see you on the next video. All right, peace.